Hello, afternoon, everyone. I gotten several questions about the cryptid language, so I'm going to try to give some um, sound information on it, enunciations, pronunciations of things, and how they inflect in their language. So I'm going to have to use a little bit of Japanese, a little bit of Chinese to, hopefully exemplify that. So modern, you'll have mora sounds that are ka, ku, ko. The more ancient form is kya, ki, kyo. So the KYU, KYO, KYA are all smushed together in the pronunciation. And cryptids still use this element here, ka, but they have, when they utilize it, they have the little mark here, and then a little minus sign for ka, meaning like being or body. If they remove these two elements, these two little sticks, it becomes the word strong, or the kana for strong. So it's a very simplified, very ancient form of language. And in Japanese, instead of having tar and zan, two syllables in the word Tarzan, you have inflected form. So you'll have the syllabic sound for the A in the beginning of the word, and then you have the mora ending for ta, and then zang. So you're having a syllable here and a mora there. So it's actually 4 mora or 4 syllables instead of 2, where we squish these all together. And when they, let's see. So let's get into Chinese ways of pronouncing things. So, Neijing, Neichu means by so. And the way the forms are written for mei is based upon the ending. They have a variation of both of these. There are certain elements that are slightly different in the way they write them, but they preserve this portion of jin, and the implied meaning is, are you buying? They write mai almost exactly the same, except they don't use this little tag on the end of their symbol, and it has more of a chi look to it with a yung sound to the bottom, but it isn't. So that means I am selling. It's an implied I am selling. And when they shorten their language down to trail language, they take only this element. It looks like a para. Yeah, just this bottom element is what they will use for buy sell, what is written here, which is inflected up and down. So may, one sound goes up and one sound goes down. The syllabic break is here. May. And then when they're getting into their basic kana for words like strong or body, depending on where little things are placed, they're very similar to modern Asiatic languages. Very simple, very ancient. And that's why I refer to them as Kana and Kanji, because trying to explain them in forms of mora, most people don't understand that. And additionally, the way this language is laid out, there are only like 96 or 98 mora in Chinese and Japanese, but there are the inflections within the cryptid language is 130,000 plus characters. So it's a very mora elemental inflected language. And, ho still means tree. Go means dog. So if any of them say go to you doesn't mean get out of the woods. It means you got a dog with you. Chi, meaning eternity. And when they are speaking in forms of ancient Abenaki, the word pronunciation for the language is slightly different. It's Abenaki. And instead of saying kwe for hello, it's kiwa. So there's a bit of a sound flip. And in their version of Abenaki, there are also a lot of Japanese words for some reason, like inadawa, meaning and you. I hope that helps break down some of the forms of their language. I've tried to keep it very simple so it's easier to understand. And have a great day. Hope this helps. Take care.